Okay, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play Titus. I'm gonna play Titus. So last time I go onto this map section after finishing level 135. So as you can see, it's a pretty artistic theme. With the rainbow coloured track and whatnot, and the colourful traffic lights, and these have these boxes have the shining lights in them, which is the theme. Which is the theme of these levels. We get boxes which change colours with each move. That reminds me of the lottery with lottery balls in there, except they seem to be multicoloured gems instead. Nice with the paint from the truck falling into the paint can as well. And that seems to be a mannequin, what artists use sometimes as a representation of human form, I think. And so, without further ado, let's go on to level 136, which seems pretty easy. We only need to get 8 of each of these colours. Although it does complicate matters that they will be changing colour with each move, as you just witnessed then. But no deal, I've played through all these levels before, so it shouldn't prove too taxing, I don't think. I went out yesterday, by the way, but with how I have my tendency to overdo things. I kind of I might have walked a bit further than I maybe should have done, and that led to me getting blisters on my feet and pains in my stomach and all, with how I'm a reclusive kind of person who doesn't get out much, and so my feet aren't really ready to be for the rigours of walking on rough, hard floors, even though I'm wearing shoes and whatnot. But what can you do really when you're a person like me who has suffered like big crises of confidence in life, and as a result I became a hermit and whatnot. It was a big mistake being a hermit, but some of us can only learn through mistakes, can't we? And there was probably a reason for it anyway, if we trust God and all, and it's foolish not to trust God in these trying times. The last ones you can trust are humans, after all, given that we're all such a load of backstabbers and all, aren't we? I'm almost starting to think I might not do this level, but yeah, I think I will. But now I only need to get a yellow light, but I won't be getting many stars. Will probably only be getting 1 star. Just need to turn that off. I'll reply later. Yeah. Fortunately, I think I got 3 stars the first time I played through this level. Yeah, I did. The first time, not this time. Anyway, on to 137 we go. I know it doesn't seem very optimistic with how I only just barely made it through that level just then, but probably just bad luck, and you've got a lovely almost chessboard like patterns of these squares, haven't you? It seems familiar. I played this level lately when I was playing the bonus levels on either my mum's or my dad's mobile devices lately. Yeah. You see, I am, with me being something of an addict when it comes to video games and whatnot. I'm always keen to play people's games for them, I suppose you could say. Especially with how I don't even get bonus levels, with how I with how I play the PC version of this as opposed to the phone version. And now that I've said that, I've started wondering if maybe they might if maybe the company who makes this might be stopping the support of the PC version, because my mum says that the levels have been updated on the phone version, but it's been a couple of days since then, and they still haven't been updated on this version that I play. So, and considering the fact that Jelly Splash stopped releasing new levels for the PC version of the game, does make me wonder if maybe the people who make this are doing the same thing. It'll be a shame, I know, but at least it'll give me time to do other things in life. I mean, a good amount of people would probably consider it laughable, the mere notion that I'd consider myself short on time with things, but as I've said before, yeah, as I've said before, I'm the kind of person who kind of doesn't make good use of his time because I keep forgetting what I was going to say. To be honest, doesn't stay on forever and ruin my video. Been getting quite a bit of lag lately, today anyway. And it's funny because the first times I played this, that loading thing would stay on forever and force me to restart the game, because you can't click anything that's past it. Seems like I might need to restart the game now, in fact. I'll just quickly... Oh, don't tell me the internet's disconnected. Yeah. Looks like the internet's disconnected. No. Hopefully the video's... the video's still... Yeah, the video's still recording, but why won't the map move now? Looks like I might need to restart again. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I know people might consider it laughable that I might consider myself not to have much time and whatnot with how I stay at home most of the time. But but with my OCD and my anxiety, it means I tend to waste a lot of time just with my rituals and whatnot, and yeah. As you can see, the person who's second amongst my friends behind me on the map now, she's around about in the early 900s. So she'll probably end up catching up to me at 1440 before I actually get there with these videos. And the reason I haven't stopped the video to do a separate part after those problems just then is because you know it takes a ton of effort for me to start the videos sometimes with my OCD, so it's easier really if I just leave it running for all this. So I failed on level 137 just then, so let's start her again. Yeah, despite the fact that I managed to get rid of the bricks and all, I didn't manage to get all of the red squares that I needed. Of course, it'd be foolish to focus extensively on getting reds now because when you think about, well, I wouldn't say that because I still need more reds than any other colour. So the reason I was saying that was because with the colours randomly changing, there's a chance that I could end up getting a lot of reds this time, but suffer a shortage of the other colours, so to speak. Because life is often unpredictable in that way, isn't it? At least I'm doing a lot better this time, thankfully. Still need 5 of the ones with the red lights, though. Probably ended up losing last time due to being vain about my scores and wanting huge scores each time. Suppose I was writing checks that my skill level just can't catch sometimes. But we did a lot better that time, didn't we? Can't stand it when the computer scrolls by itself sometimes down web pages as well. It's bad enough when I'm playing first-person shooters like Half-Life sometimes, and the guns fire by themselves. My guns fire by themselves when I'm playing, so sometimes. Anyway, I probably won't finish many levels in this performance since with all the problems I've had thus far and my OCD and all. That was 100%. 137. 137, yeah. 137. 137. Yeah. Okay. 138 now. Yeah. I seem to be suffering a bit worse from OCD today in some regards. I mean, at least this time when I started this video, it didn't take 45 or 43 or so attempts like it did with one of my videos lately, but I do tend to suffer more in other ways with my OCD when I kind of perform better with other things that I have problems with sometimes. You probably don't understand what I'm waffling on about, do you? Just like the doctors never did. Yeah, I was always disappointed when I'd be at the doctors sometimes, and I'd be spilling my guts out, excited, thinking maybe they'd be understanding, and then they'd say something that made it clear they didn't understand in the slightest, and then I'd be just like, oh, okay, and then I'd have my head down, realizing they didn't understand at all. Makes me sound like a raving nutcase, doesn't it? See, do I feel like I'm never understood and whatnot? Never seems to give you the colours you need sometimes, does it? And it's a lot harder, I find, to get colour combinations when I'm playing these levels where the colours change randomly. Oh well, such is life. It's a bit much how the beach balls keep coming after you, after you get the amount that you need, isn't it? And the boxes with the bright lights in the middle of them seem few and far between as well, so that's another thing that adds to the difficulty, really. There's like a huge drought of those boxes with the lights in them, isn't there, really? Oh, well, best of luck next time. If I remember correctly, in the end, these levels where the boxes change colour with each move, in the end, the boxes only change to 2 different colours, so that makes it somewhat easier when predicting where certain colours are going to be with your next moves and all. Makes me wonder if people complained about the boxes changing to completely different colours each time. Maybe people thought it was too hard or something, and so they kind of changed it so that boxes only changed to 2 different colours or something like that. Yeah. after all, in my book, I think that that a jelly splash might have lost players due to maybe being too hard. Because some of the later levels that I got up to were so hard that I was failing literally time after time after time, and the only times I'd managed to succeed at them was the very rare times uh, when the colours would be in good positions at the start, and when I'd perform very well, and and even then, sometimes I'd still need to use a power up or something in the end to finish it if I wasn't quite going to be able to accomplish the last objective. At least I'm doing better this time, but whether or not I manage to get a 3-star score remains to be seen. Yeah, it's typical to need 3 purple boxes with lights in the middle, and hardly any of them are showing up now, isn't it? Yeah, I haven't managed to do it. Oh well, let's try again. Trying to hear if it's raining or not. After all, it is a bit dull. I suppose I just need to look around more before rushing to make power-ups when I've got boxes of the same colours together. That's the thing with me. Sometimes guess I get a bit overconfident on these levels and play too fast, and then before you know I've dug myself into a big hole and I failed a level. Yeah, my feet have still got quite painful blisters. It was even painful when I was wiping after being on the toilet before, because I squat down on the floor when I'm wiping, and that forces my toes to take my weight, and as you can imagine, that ends up being painful. And the last time I had blisters like this on my feet, it was about a week and a half or so before I was able to go out again. So it's to be hoped I won't have to wait that long again, isn't it? That's a nice lot of reds, isn't it? The commentary is pretty dreadful this time, isn't it? But then again, sometimes maybe it adds to the suspense if I fall silent every now and then, I suppose. Funny how it's not giving me the ones I need, isn't it? Brings back the frustrating memories I have of playing these levels before. Maybe I need to focus on trying uh, to combine boxes more or something. Yeah, that's probably a smarter tactic, I'd say, because because of how lately I've just been assuming that that I'd best settle for propellers since since it's hard to combine boxes when the colours are changing so much and all. Oh, there's a stroke of luck. Yeah, I always feel somewhat nervous when it's dull in case it thunders. With me being a wussy little man and all. A wussy little man and all. It's typical of me to start reverting back to my old failing ways once I've started doing something that seems to be working, isn't it? I mean, it seems like nothing needing 6 of these colours, but in the end, it's actually a kind of monumental undertaking needing so many, isn't it? I was kind of lucky though. Oh, well, yeah, it's funny how now that it knows that I'm trying to create combinations, how it has the colour changing boxes almost everywhere, isn't it? Still need 5 reds, that's a huge amount. But alas, there's another stroke of luck. Knowing my luck though, I probably made the wrong decision there. Now just one more. Yes, I've done it. And a 3-star score too. That's it, just what I wanted. How nice. Thank God for that. Yeah, thank God for that, yeah. Okay, that was 138. Um, let's see if I can get to. Let's see if I can get to 140, even though we've reached a half-hour mark. I'm first on this one as well. I guess it could be easier this one without I just need to get toys to the bottom and all. Again, lots of colour changing boxes on this one, isn't there? But it should simplify the fact that the fact that we don't need to get a certain amount of the colours and all. Very close to getting the greens that I need here. At least I don't need to get rid of all the bricks anyway. Seems like it could be close, this one.
Yes!
It'll be typical if I moved that blue down at the too late, wasn't it? Now we just need to hope this turns into a blue once more. There we go.
Yes!
But a terrible score though. Here's hope. Yeah, I was first when I finished this one, so I should have 3 stars, even though I've only got 1 just now. Yeah, nice. So, onto 140 now, which I only managed 2 stars on, so hopefully I'll be able to correct that and get 3 on this one in order to accomplish my goal of getting 3 stars on every level for the first 10% of the levels in the game. It's good to have goals in life after all, isn't it? It's a shame because when people used to talk about being goal-oriented in life, I just used to see it as being something of a chore, really, that kind of thing, coming up with goals that you want to accomplish and whatnot. Suppose maybe that was due to the way how the concept is introduced when you're a youngster, so to speak. I mean, I know that kind of thing is discussed extensively at high schools and whatnot sometimes, but considering most of the time I didn't like being at high school, well, yeah, obviously I wasn't really going to be enthusiastic about the things that they taught and whatnot. Yeah, as you can tell, my throat is still kind of bad, even though I went out yesterday. Still, I'm sure it did me some good to go out and exhaust myself and put my feet through that beating that they took, getting those blisters and all. Need to take out this brick now, since in order to be able to get these bubbles. It was quite possibly a mistake to leave it for so long without taking care of it, but I'm full of mistakes, being the flawed person that I am, aren't I? Very nearly done now. This video's getting far too long after all, getting close to 40. Getting close to 40 minutes. Yeah, nice, 3 stars. Quite atrocious that I only managed to do 5 levels, or almost does 6. I mean, an OP. Yeah, it was 5. Anyway, I'll stop the video here, and yeah, it seems like I have managed, it seems like I have managed to get 3 stars for the first 10% of the levels in the game now. So isn't that quite an amazing achievement? But I digress. I'll stop the video now. So goodbye, everyone.